Hi, everybody. I am Miss Barbara, and I am happy to be here with you again to share another lesson for our Unity Church Austin Sunday School program. Today, this video will be going up on the first day of Advent. And so we are going to be talking today about the spiritual gift of faith. So before we get started with our lesson and our story, let's first start with our affirmation. We're going to use an affirmation that a lot of the members, the folks in our church right now, are using every day. I am one of them, and it's just lovely. So here we go. I'll say it 3 times. If you can join in with me the second and third time, that would be wonderful. From the power of the Christ within, I live my soul purpose and create new good in my life, my community, and the world. From the power of the Christ within, I live my soul purpose and create new good in my life, my community, and the world. Last time. From the power of the Christ within, I live my soul purpose and create new good in my life, my community, and the world. So here we go. During the month before Christmas, can you believe that Christmas is only a month away? That's crazy. During the month before Christmas, many people celebrate with an Advent wreath. Advent means the coming. It refers to the coming of the Christ. We celebrate not just the birth of Jesus 2,000 years ago, but the coming of the Christ light into expression in our lives, which can happen every day and every moment. So when our affirmation talked about from the power of the Christ within, that's what we're talking about, huh? The coming of the Christ light into expression in our lives, which can happen every day and every moment. During the 4 weeks of Advent, we light a candle each week to remind ourselves of the Christ light within us and the different parts of the Christmas story. To welcome the coming of the Christ into our lives, our hearts, we need some of our spiritual gifts to help us. This week, we will think about the spiritual gift of faith. Sometimes we have to have faith in things we cannot see or are not sure of. But if we have faith in God, we will be able to move ahead toward our good. Let's see how Mary, the mother of Jesus, used her spiritual power of faith. This is where our Christmas Advent story begins. So our story is called Mary and the Angel Gabriel, and it is adapted from verses in the Bible in Luke chapter 1, verses 26 through 38. Mary was engaged to marry a man named Joseph from the family of David. They lived in Galilee in a town named Nazareth. God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth to bring a message to Mary. The angel came to her and said, "Greetings, the Lord has blessed you and is with you." But Mary was very startled by what the angel said and wondered what this greeting might mean. The angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary. God has shown you grace. Listen, you will become pregnant and give birth to a son, and you will name him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. God will give him the throne of King David, his ancestor, and his kingdom will never end." Mary said to the angel, "How will this happen, since I am not married?" The angel said to Mary, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will cover you. For this reason, the baby will be holy and will be called the Son of God. Now, Elizabeth, your relative, is also pregnant with a son, though she is very old. Everyone thought she could not have a baby, but she has been pregnant for 6 months. God can do anything. Mary said, I am the servant of God. Let this happen to me as you say. Then the angel went away. So it's a short story today. We have a few questions. One of them is, what did Mary decide to do? I like this question because, the angel might have told Mary these things and she might have just said, I don't believe you. That's not going to happen. But she didn't do that, right? She said, let this happen to me as you say. She believed. She believed what she heard from this angel. And I'll stop there. Let's keep going with the questions. I wonder how Mary's faith and belief in God helped her to make this decision. What do you think about that? How did her faith and belief in God help her to make this decision? At the start of our lesson this week, the teacher notes talk about how sometimes it's difficult to follow the inner guidance of spirit, which is kind of similar to, an angel speaking to us. It can be very subtle. It can be hard to hear. And sometimes this guidance that we receive can ask us to do things that we need to do, but might be hard, like forgiveness. That's one of the examples that's giving, like forgiving somebody, like praying. So we know the truth of it, but it can be hard for kids and grown-ups alike, right? By following Mary's example, this says we can be assured that our faith makes us whole, and that as we trust in spirit within us, we can find the inner strength to follow our spiritual guidance. So, last question for today is, whether or not you can think of a time when you had to decide to do something that you were afraid of. Can you think of something? And what helped you? I will say it's a help to me when I have to do something that I'm afraid of, or that I don't want to do, but know that I need to do. It's helpful for me to think, I'm not alone in this. I'm not doing this by myself. And there is such a power. There's divinity in me. There's Christ in me. There's God in me. And it gives me, it reassures me of what I already know, that I have inside me, because God is expressing in me and through me. I have what I need to do that thing. So if you can think of any examples, I would love to hear them. Any time that you had to do something you were afraid of and what helped you. There might be lots and lots of examples of things that might help you, and I would love to hear them. So I believe that's our whole story for today. We will end with our prayer for protection. Oh, wait, that's different. Okay, prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. And the presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. And we'll end with our blessing. We love you. We behold the Christ in you. all is well. So we here, for me, just about to have Thanksgiving. I hope that you are having a wonderful week with your families and look forward to being with you again soon. Bye-bye.